What is happening, everyone? Thanks and welcome back. Today we're going to do Castle Morne, and we're going to change things up a little bit. So I went ahead and did a little bit of off-camera mining here, just to get my endurance up to 20. I only managed to get it up to 19, but we'll fix that probably at the end of this episode, because I'm going to do a little bit of upgrading and get everything up to 20 to give us an opportunity to equip a little bit more stuff. But for this one, I'm going to change up the build a bit and use one of one of the basic weapons that's available in all the Souls series. It's quite good, which is right here. So we're going to get the Claymore, and we're going to go get this up to +3. So one of the things that I did as well is I went through the menu and I did the travel to round table hold to speed things up a bit, because that cutscene, it's a little long. So we are going to just strengthen this, and we're going to make it +3. Oops, that was the wrong weapon. That's okay. We're probably not going to use that anymore, but if we decide to, we're going to be in a position to get it up to +6 fairly quickly here. Excuse me. Still fighting that cough. Can't seem to make it any better here. So what did that get us? That got us a Claymore +2, and we're a little short on runes. So we're going to just take this and get this up to +3. So there we go. And then Castle Morne, off we go. So we're going to keep going along with this guard counter deal. We're just going to use this guy instead. The reason I upped my endurance to closer to 20 is because I wanted to mid-roll with the knight set here that gives us that minimum amount of poise. If you actually look at our poise right in the middle of the screen below medium load, it says 51. That's pretty much the minimum amount of poise you want to get in order to successfully take a hit and not get staggered, which is the reason why my guard counter build in the last episode wasn't all that effective. So you'll see a bit of a difference here. So I'm not really going to fight these dudes here. This can get to be a lot. So we'll see. I think I might have aggroed something there, but maybe not, because I feel like they'd be on me by now. But here we go. So +3, let's see how good we do. Oh yeah, this guy's done. There we go. Beautiful. And then let's see how we do here. We're actually going to aggro this guy and see what the... Yeah, there you go. That's what we wanted to see. So I was able to take the hit there without any significant issues. And then the guard counter. So whenever you get staggered, even a micro stagger, it just makes the build ineffective if you're actually wanting to use that mechanic. So we'll have a little bit more success today. We're going to ignore this guy because who cares? There we go, around here. And a bit of a speed run in this area here, because you can actually do multiple runs to get through this zone. Part of the reason I'm going this way first is because if I get past all these guys, there's a quest line that I want to push forward, because I want to have an option to do all the endings. And this one puts us in a position to get one of the frenzied ending. So I just gave him Arena's letter. extended X. So now I can't fast travel. So there's two things I can do. I can either quit out, which I'm not going to do, because there's a site of grace I want to grab from here anyways. So if I grab the site of grace, then it'll just be easier for me to get back here and carry on. All right, so this resets the aggro, gives me an opportunity to come back here. I'm gonna go talk to Irina, and then I'm gonna go the back way through the zone. First things first, we're gonna go talk to Irina here. Guess I could have gotten on my horse here. Oh, never mind. Yeah, believe it or not, that means she's dead. So what I forgot here is if I leave certain zones, I end up pushing things forward, and going into Caelid likely messed with that, excuse me, messed with that quest line, but we'll see what happens. It doesn't matter. There's a bunch of different endings, but if we need to do things differently, then we will. So I just traveled to the wrong side of grace there. So we'll get back to the start of the castle. And before I leave here, I am just going to make sure that I sort out all the items that I picked up from the last episode here, which is all of the sacred tears and the other flask item to put us in a position to get through this fairly quickly. And I still am going to avoid this area here in terms of all the enemies, because it's kind of a slog. So we're going to sneak past all these guys. If you want to make consumables, those smothering butterflies are nice to get, but there's better places to pick them up. And that's it. So we're through that, and we'll fight most of everything else on the rest of the run through here. So once we get down here, ow, yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah, that was unfortunate. So we'll try that again, and maybe we'll play it a little bit more cautiously so that we don't do that again. And you can see why I sent the lift back down here, because you never know. And there's something I meant to do. I noticed in the video that my mouse sensitivity is good for me, but it's kind of annoying to watch on screen. So this is a little slower. I'm hoping that this means that it'll be a little bit more tolerable to you guys. Because I do these little micro adjustments that's for myself, and I don't really realize I'm doing it. But I was going through one of the videos the other day, and it was kind of annoying. So my apologies. If you have any other suggestions, if there's something you're not particularly liking about the display or how I'm recording this, then please let me know, and I'll try and fix it. Boom. There we go. That definitely was a little bit better. I'm definitely not a no-hit runner, so you'll definitely see a lot of what not to do. So you're welcome. This is just the back way. If you want to be thorough about going through this zone, you definitely want to hit this zone up as well. I haven't been down here in a while, so we'll just go through it. I think there's a talisman down here. There's one. Here, let's get a count of this guy. There we go. This steel torch. Just another reminder in terms of gameplay here. If you guys also want to see a specific build, let me know and I'll do it. Try and sabotage me if you want. I can do a steel torch build for you guys and see how badly I can get through a zone with it, take a boss out with it, or whatever you like. And there we go. And off we go. I'm actually going to pick this up. Ouch. Ouch. That wasn't very nice. I'm actually going to come down here just to show you guys that there is an upgrade mat here. So if you don't want to be a cheater like me, there we go. Well, let's heal here because that's there we go. So I believe this is upgrade number 2. Yeah, there it is. And there's 2 of them. So we kind of went both directions you can go here, and then we'll just keep trekking. I suspect that we're going to get hit by some arrows on our way through here, but it is what it is. I could have just fast traveled to the site of grace down here, but I did want to go through both directions to pick up all the items. Well, not all of the items, but the ones that kind of matter. And another one that kind of matters is this guy right here. There we go. Stone sword keys. Those are extremely valuable because I want to try and get to as many of the areas as possible. So we're definitely going to make an effort to pick all those up. And here we're going to grab this guy. And then backstab. Perfect. And normally I kind of skip the next zone, but I want to get the talisman at the top, so we are gonna go for it. Now we're gonna guard counter this guy. This guy's gonna have some mega poise, so we'll see how we do here. He's tough too because he's got such delayed attacks. There we go. And the entire reason for fighting that guy is to get up here and get the talisman. This is just give us some build flexibility because I believe this is the twin blade talisman, geared more towards dex. Yeah, twin blade. I think that's successive hits. I don't even have a talisman on, so we might as well put this on. The final hit of a chain attack, which is totally useless for a guard counter build because we're not doing chain attacks, but might as well put something on. What I should have done is used one of those stone sword keys to grab the stamina regen talisman, and I'll probably end up doing that. We'll see how we're doing for time here. We're at 15 minutes, so it depends on how the boss fight here takes. But if the boss fight goes okay, then we'll swing by, pick that up, and see where we're sitting at for time and decide where we're going to move forward. But there's lots going on in this particular zone here. more upgrade mats, so it's kind of getting you to a point where you're around +6 to fight this guy. Let's see how we're doing for upgrade materials. So smithing 1s. Smithing 2s. I only have, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll wait till I get 12 of those before we do anything. And we're just gonna run out of here because it can be a bit of a gong show in there. There we go. 1. Those rats can be something. Oh, right over their heads. So I definitely don't want to die here and have to do this run again. So I'm going to play it safe here, even though they're just rats. And apparently that's what safe looks like. There we go. So we'll light this bonfire, and then we'll head in there and get the rest of the stuff. And what I'll do is I'll rest before we actually go in and fight the boss. But I'll deal with the rest of the enemies here before we rest. So there's a whip, another kind of awful item in this game. So again, if you want to sabotage me, there's a suggestion for you. How are we doing for heals? We're doing really well. So what we want is take this guy. Oh, how is that? Nice. There we go. Heal there. And then we don't really need the items from here, but we'll get them anyways. There are, I think, throwing knives or something on the other side here around this crab. There's the crab. More crabs. Oh, fire arrows, thank God. And then these crabs can be a bit of a pain in the butt, but here, let's guard counter them, see how it goes. I need some stamina. There we go. If you're new to this game, this is kind of the way to go. A guard counter build is very strong. The more you upgrade your shield and making sure you have that minimum 51 poise is definitely the way to go. But yeah, it's really strong. So we're just gonna check what's in our flask here. So we're ready for the boss. We're gonna make our way to the gate. We'll buff and we'll see what guard countering the Misbegotten is like. I can assume it's gonna be good, but you have to pick your moments or you're gonna get your poise broken. So let's see just how terribly I can fight this guy. See, yeah, see, pick your moments, right? I didn't think that was gonna quite turn out like this. I'm gonna heal, and then we'll see if we can. I think this is gonna reset his poise meter, though. I'm gonna die. Oh yeah. Panic rolls. All right, here we go. Let's see. We really do want to get a poise break out of them, but if you don't get them, like keep your aggression up a little bit, you won't get it because his poise meter will reset. So like his poise meter probably reset there. And this is probably enough to kill me. If I didn't get that heal off, that would have been bad. Yeah. There we go, another heal. Roll, and there, we got him. It's not a clean fight. Fresh out of heals, but we got him. So we'll light the bonfire here, and we're still doing pretty good for time. We still got about 9 minutes left. I'm trying to keep these to about 30 minutes apiece. So what I'm gonna do is just make my way back all the way up to Summon Water Village. And we're gonna go get ourselves that stamina regen talisman. I think that would be really good. And then maybe we will see if we can't take out a dragon. See if we can't break his poise. There. This is what we need. Might as well make this quick. Get in there, get out. Very nice. So, guess the Church of Ella is probably the place to be. We'll get a little bit of dialogue from Yura. Like I said, I'm not going to do all the quest lines here, but I'll do some. And one that I actually forgot to do here is just to be on the safe side. Oh, thank gosh. We're going to aggro the dragon. Here he comes. And then run away. There he goes. And then we're going to try and kill this guy. I'm not going to do the quest lines. I don't really care. If you guys decide you want to see them, great. Very nice. Oh, I took that in the face. That's not one you see very often. And there. Oh, and the dragonflies are aggroed. That's nice, eh? Oh, this is gonna hurt. I think I'm dead. Nope. Very nice. We want to climb because he's gonna blow some fire here. It gets really frustrating when he gets up on the cliffs like this because you can't get at him. So we're gonna try and lure him down. Oh, glitcheroo. So what we'll do, I guess we'll come up here, see how this turns out. But he's on a cliff now, so this is gonna be even worse. Where is he gonna land? Oh, there he goes. I missed. One. I'd like to break his poise if I can. It's not working out so well though. When he blows like this, you want to unlock and run to the left. Gives us a chance to heal. We can get on the horse, and now we can punish him because, oh, that was a nice hit. Mistimed my roll a bit there. Very nice. Very nice. We're just going to finish him off in the legs here. There we go. And we, you know what? We poise broke him. I'm not going to get there in time. I was going to try and crit him to finish him, but that's not going to work out. So we're just going to get him here. Boom. He's done. And if I was smart, I would have actually put that talisman on before that fight. So we're at 26 minutes here. We've got the talisman we wanted. So I think what we'll do is make our way towards Nereus and meet our favorite NPC that we love to hate. And we might do patches at the beginning of the next one. We'll see how much time we have. And well, then we'll go from there. And I think once we finish with patches, with the amount of runes we have here, it'll give us an opportunity to buy one of the items to do a little cheater to get through Margit. Unless, you know what, I'm remembering now that I already did patches. So disregard. Nope. I guess this is one of the things that I forget in the seamless co-op mod. When you get invaded, you don't get kicked off your horse. So I thought I did patches, but I didn't. Oh, that'll kill you. Very nice.
If it isn't Nereus, the bloody finger, the end is nigh. For you
Oh,
and your cessblood.
he might kill me here if he's... Yeah, I'm dead. There we go. That was expected. Very nice. You know what? It'll be quicker if we just come here to Eggheel Lake North. And this will be the last thing we do before we wrap up. But it would be good to deal with Nereus and be done with him. So we're going to go this way. And we'll just go through here. And there's a spirit spring and a site of grace over here that makes life just a little bit easier to fight this guy. And he's not easy. Like when he bleed procs you at low health, he doesn't do what the mechanic is supposed to do for us, which is to take 20% off of the HP bar. So if we do a bleed build, which we will, we'll see that anytime we get a bleed proc, it's about 20% damage. When he bleed procs us, he does all of the damage. And the likelihood is that it's just taking off some of our HP from the actual attack plus the 20%. But it just feels like a bleed proc that takes it all from you. So let's wait for our buddy Nereus to spawn. He should spawn around here somewhere. And then we might as well do this. And we'll do the Geiger counter. Why not? But you see how quickly that bleed meter gets. There's a bleed proc. Yeah, so that's more than 20%, right? I'm dead. Yeah.
The end is nigh.
I need to heal right now.
And your cessblood.
And equip my sword. That's awesome. That was so good. Nice. See, I don't have the reach. I'm out of HP, or stamina here. There's some reach. It's one of the great things about this sword. It's got a really decent amount of reach to it. So there's a nice roll catch off a heavy R2, charged R2. So what are we at here? 31 minutes. I think we're going to call it here. So when we get back, we're going to do this, and then we're going to make our way up to Margit. We're going to finish the zone here, at least up until the boss. We'll probably revisit the area occasionally here, depending on the type of build we want to pick up an item or two. But and what I'll do is I'll actually wait until the end of the next episode before I bump all of these stats up to 20. I'm gonna have 20 across the board, and then we're gonna go have some fun in Caelid. That seems like an oxymoron, but if we do that, then that'll give us an opportunity to be able to equip more weapons, and I'll show you guys some fun ways to pick up a few items if you want to do a build around specific ones, and we'll go from there. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Cheers.